Hello again everybody, welcome back. Today is April the 27th and I am 35 weeks and 1 day pregnant today. I have had a good week this week. I definitely have noticed a bit of a mind shift away from having to deal with the stresses of work into dealing with the stresses of nesting and wanting to get everything done and making lists and getting upset when the lists aren't done. And yes, there's a new aspect to stress since having the time off work. But all in all, it has been a really good week. I've been finding that I have been sleeping a bit better. I definitely noticed that I'm not needing to sleep as much at night. I'm back to sleeping maybe 7-8 hours for a while there. If I had it, I would sleep for 12. It was just like, if I could sleep, I would sleep. So I'm glad that that is kind of subsided a bit. I definitely find by about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, I could use a nap. I still have yet to take one. Got too much on that list of things that I want to get done, or I'm out and about or whatever, that I haven't been able to take naps. But definitely a sweep of exhaustion between 2 and 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. And then I get a little bit more of a perk and just kind of have a relaxing evening, usually with Brad, so it's not been too bad. I started taking my iron pills first thing in the morning, so when I wake up I have them at my bedside table with a glass of water, and then I find because my mornings aren't so rushed, it's probably at least an hour or so before I eat. So really I think I'm getting better absorption from the iron, and hopefully I'll notice an even more of an improvement in my fatigue and just general tiredness. With that, I call it tiredness. Brad will tell you I've been a bit moody lately. I definitely noticed that I am probably a little more moody, or at least a little more snappy, quick to get angered, where I haven't really been too much in the past. I have noticed that, but I really am pinpointing it down to it's when I'm really tired, when I've been really busy for a while and just completely exhausted, or when I'm hungry. When I'm hungry and then you try and pick a fight, yeah, I don't know. Those two things seem to make me a lot more moody, and I think as long as everything is like that is kind of taken care of, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm all that bad or hard to get along with. But who knows, maybe it's hormone changes and things like that as this goes on. I guess that's normal, but still just being aware of it and trying my best not to be a pain in the butt to hang around with. Sorry, just got kicked. As for me, I am doing okay. I have been getting a lot more lower down cramping kind of pains. I notice when I stand up that sometimes I can't fully unfold, that lower abdomen just doesn't want to quite stretch out. So it takes a bit to get that cramping kind of pain and stretch right through to stand up straight. So some low cramps, and sometimes I even get them kind of up my sides, but not too bad. Definitely some more braxton hicks. They're coming. I wouldn't say that there's a regular pattern or anything like that, but they're getting stronger and there's more of them throughout the day. Definitely nothing painful, just I noticed that everything's kind of tensing up down there, and that abdomen kind of goes. So those are good, and a great sign that my uterus and everything is just getting ready and getting prepped and getting strong. Other kind of pregnancy symptoms for me are just continuations. My feet are getting more puffy. I have definitely not been able to wear my wedding band. My engagement ring's still been fitting occasionally, but I usually have to take it off before the end of the night, so it's just whether or not I remember to take it off. Put it back on in the morning when I'm a little less puffy. And those puffy feet and ankles are just crazy. It's like I have this crease where my ankles and my feet meet because it's just so puffy. They're not pretty ankles anymore. I didn't realize how ugly your feet get. And you can still see them. You stick them out, you can see them, and they're ugly. But all in all, not too bad, I guess. I have definitely seen worse at work, and it scares me to think about how bad they could get. But definitely a bit of edema in those feet, and it's very uncomfortable. Didn't realize how painful things get when they stretch out and stuff. And with stretching, I have gotten more thicker, darker stretch marks across my stomach. And that's just the way it's gonna be. I'm still applying my oils and still hoping for the best, that things don't get too much worse. But they're there. They're not going anywhere. And I'll just have to get used to them. It's gonna be the new me. I still don't have a line on my abdomen, and I still have a little bit of an innie. I'll go ahead and give you a belly shot. Okay, I don't think I'm totally in the shot here, but this'll do. So we have the belly, and from the side, definitely big. 35 weeks, 1 day. I'll lift that up. Whoa, it just looks huge on camera like that. I guess it's a color contrast too. And you can see I'll just angle this down a little bit more. Got quite a few stretch marks. Still mostly down here, but they are coming up. A little bit of an innie still. Belly button ring's doing fine. But yeah, oh, look at those. Oh, they're just awful. Anyway, thanks again, guys. I am hoping you're enjoying these. Please hit the like button if you are, and subscribe to my channel for more. I'll see you next week.